So good afternoon and welcome to the public hearing for the marijuana licensing streamlining package. My name is Madeline and I'm the rules coordinator for the Oregon Liquor Control Commission. Today is March 15th, 2021 at approximately 1 p.m. and this public meeting is being held virtually. The purpose of a public hearing is to give interested persons a reasonable opportunity to submit data and/or personal comments to prior to the adoption of permanent rulemaking. This afternoon's hearing is held in accordance with Chapter 183 of the Oregon Revised Statutes, otherwise known as the Administrative Procedures Act, Division 1 of Chapter 845 of the Commission's Administrative Rules, and Division 1 of Chapter 137 of the Oregon Administrative Rules, otherwise known as the Model Rules of Administrative Procedure. Consequently, please be advised that today's hearing is being recorded. During this afternoon's hearing, I will accept comments from anyone who wishes to submit them. If you're interested in providing testimony but have not yet signed up, please email us at olcc.rulemaking@oregon.gov and we will provide you the audio link. If you wish to submit written comments after today's hearing, you may do so, provided that all submissions are received by 5:00 p.m. on March 22nd, 2021. You may submit written comments by emailing olcc.rulemaking@oregon.gov in accordance with OAR 137-001-0040. All public comments received on this matter, whether in the form of written documents or oral testimony, will become a part of the permanent rulemaking record. That said, I will proceed with the summary. So the OLCC has been inundated with applications for marijuana licenses. The growth of the industry and applicants willing to enter the market has overtaxed the agency's resources for processing new applications and renewals of current licenses. This has created a queue that has impacted both new applicants and current licensees. For applicants, this has resulted in lengthier timeframes to be assigned, which results in an increased financial burden to maintain property while waiting to operate a business. For current licensees, this impact delays their ability to adapt their business needs to industry change, which results in a financial burden and in keeping pace with the burgeoning industry. Currently, there are approximately 900 applications either being processed or waiting to be assigned. The proposed changes to the administrative rules address and expedite the licensing process issues. At this time, we have two folks signed up to give testimony. I see one here. If you are interested in speaking, please email us at olcc.rulemaking@oregon.gov and we will give you the link. I will now take testimony. The first person we have signed to speak up is Jesse Sweet. Before you begin, please state your name and affiliation.
Good afternoon. For the record, my name is Jesse Sweet and I am Director of Licensing and Compliance for Groundworks Industry. I'm here today to offer my comments in support of the proposed rule package. Staff have made tremendous progress in reducing license process times for changes of ownerships and renewals. Part of this has been a change in practice and a change in resources dedicated to the cause, I understand, but the rule changes have also allowed this very important change to go forward. I've reviewed the proposed changes and they look very similar to what's been in place under the temporary rules these last 5 months, which has allowed staff to reduce processing time and allow businesses to get open quickly. According to OLCC's information, changes of ownership are being assigned within 1 week now. All applicants who applied before June 15th, 2018 have been assigned. Again, this is great progress and I would like to thank the staff for their work. I think also in light of the progress that staff have made, it's time for the agency to reconsider the pause which was put into place in June 2018. I realize this is not necessarily germane to the rulemaking at hand, but the pause was put in place in order to work through the backlog, and it appears that the backlog has now been resolved. That concludes my comments. Thank you again to the agency for their renewed efforts to support the industry in getting our businesses open and generating revenue for the state of Oregon.
Thanks, Jesse. We're going to go ahead and put a pause on the meeting for the next 5 minutes. the other folks that we had signed up haven't logged in yet, and I want to give people a chance to email in if they have additional comments. So we'll be pausing the meeting for the next 5 minutes. We'll be back around 1:15 or 1:13 rather, to take additional comments if there are any. If there aren't, we'll go ahead and close up the meeting. So see you back here in 5 minutes. Okay, we'll start bringing everyone back in. It doesn't look like we've received any more emails for additional comment, and as stated in the notice, we were planning to close the meeting 5 minutes after the last oral comment was received and recorded in the record. So we're going to go ahead and close down the meeting. If you would still like to provide comments, the written public comment period is open until March 22nd. So please feel free to write in any comments or thoughts you might have to olcc.rulemaking@oregon.gov. Thank you so much again for being here, and thank you for your interest and participation. That concludes our hearing.